Kevin Lee on the track.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Sunday Night Live with my co-host, Evil Mike.
Howdy.
What's up, buddy?
Hey,
How are you
Trevor. How you
doing?
doing? Wait, I asked you first. Okay. How you doing?
I'm doing great. The Chiefs won. Good day of football. Everybody came
Saw
over to
that.
my house. Had a party at my house. Everybody watched Red Zone. It's fun. Swam yesterday. Went to bed early because I was tired from swimming all day. And
Oh, I know
great
that. Yeah,
weekend.
swimming takes a lot out of you.
Last good day. The pool was pretty cold, so it's like, yep, that's probably a good sign. I think it was like 83 degrees in the pool. Pretty cool for a pool.
I
Who all
like it.
came in here? What's going on, Tina? What's going on, babe?
Hey, Tina.
Las Cruces? What's going on, buddy?
Hey,
Good
Las Cruces.
morning from Tim
Hooray.
and Ellen. Hooray. Wahoo.
Woohoo.
It's 7:15. And then hello from New Mexico, 8:30.
Hello.
Time stamped. What's going on, Kevin?
What's up, Kev?
Kevin's always dropping some awesome content. Go check out his channel.
Mr. Hollywood.
Kevin's most anticipated reads. Check out vote for the Comic Book Community Awards. My girl Tina's up for Best Supporter. Phil, what's going on, Phil?
Hey, first, Phil.
Down with Slee Stacks.
Yeah, you better stay away from Slee Stacks.
What's Slee Stacks reference to?
I know it, but I'm drawing a blank. I'm thinking Monty Python.
Okay.
Slee
makes
Stacks. Oh, no. Might be Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss. I
It
think
sounds
so.
familiar. Like I've heard it before.
I think it's Dr. Seuss, and it might be like Grinch related, or yeah, but I think it's Dr. Seuss. Oh, but man, I can't. Okay, my brother would kill me. It's Land of the Lost.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's been ages since I've seen that.
Because remember, the Slee
Word.
Stacks are the bad guys. What's up, Darius? How you doing?
What's up, Durs? Hope you're doing great today. Check out Durs for some awesome content, comic book related.
Always.
Cat friends? What's going on, cat friends?
Hey, cat friends. Salutations. I do like that.
Yeah, right? That's a proper greeting.
Salutations.
Feel like I needed a cup of tea.
I do like greetings that we don't use because we hi, hello, but it's so informal to say certain things, to walk up somebody and be like salutations. They'd be like, what the F? Like,
It's funny how lingo's changed throughout the years, though. Like you hear somebody on the street, somebody would have heard all that 30 years ago. They'd been like, "What?" Macheco Marco, how you doing? Thanks for
Check out
stopping by.
Thanks for the like.
Yeah, appreciate you. New to
I like
the
that.
channel.
I like that he established that when he comes in. He's like done.
Done.
What's up, Will? The tower.
So Will. Yeah, the tower. It's always the best when Steve does it.
Yeah, it is.
It's like he's crying almost whenever he does it.
Because that's the way all my gags are. That I only put the energy and love that first time, and then every time someone asks me to repeat it, it's never the.
What's up, Will? Oh yeah, we just said that? What's up, DJ?
What's up, James? That's why I didn't do it again. No.
How you doing, DJ? Hope you and Bethany are having a great day. And showing off some cool Funko Pops. It's awesome, those Demon Slayers. What's up, Joe?
Hey, Joe.
It's a great espresso mail call on Friday with Mark Andrews, Chuck Hennessy, and Mark, Chuck, and oh my gosh, I'm blanking on who the other one was. Oh, Milt.
Got it. Proud of you.
Christina, back in. Robin, what's going on, Robin? Yeah, the
Hey,
dance move.
Robin.
That's all.
It's just for you, Robin.
Cat fan, what's going on, bestie?
Hey, Catherine.
Got your box. We have some time tonight. We'll definitely open that. I don't know what it is, but I love it. I don't know. It's
I like that
a
song.
remix, I think, from Swish Rips used it. I don't know where he got it from, but it's some type of remix.
I do like it's catchy. Get you up and
Mhm.
dance.
He's
The
made that for
Molly's in the
several.
house.
There's probably a dozen people he's made little intros like that. Paul in the 619 made that. Spicy. Beckerman. What's going on,
What's up, Mike?
Beckerman? Go Chiefs. I know you're happy about that. Check out Beckerman. He's always on the Comic Viking, doing the Hucklebuck every week. And he's also on Church with Bleecker almost every Sunday.
And on his Instagram, if y'all haven't seen it, he just did this comic book crawl with a bunch of the KC crew. I highly recommend checking it out. It's just fun. I mean, FOMO. That's real FOMO right there.
Those are the best. I love those posts so much.
Yeah.
Just like the group of guys hanging out. What's up, Collector P?
Hey, Collector P.
Glad to see you. Thanks for popping in. Lions did not roar. No. It was a sad day for them. Good evening. What's up, J80 Hobbies?
What's up, J80? How you doing, man?
Check out J80. Collects a lot of different stuff. Does
Yes.
airsoft also. Records all that. Really fun. Tony. What's going on, Tony? Call me
What's
Verse.
up, Tony? How you doing, man?
Have a good evening, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Look at all the cheaters that come in early. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Not early, you're late. What's up, Hector?
Hey, Hector Ortiz.
Ooh,
I get
a new negative space.
I get here on time. Yeah, it is. It is.
Ben Perella. Ooh,
It is.
very nice. Let me go check that out. Land of the Lost. Yeah, Tina even knew. Beckerman even knew.
My brother would have got it. I can't believe. I was really thinking Dr. Seuss.
I must be old. No, it's just been so long for me. Probably for Mike too.
Yeah.
Mike has an
'Cause
excuse. I have an excuse because I smoke a lot and I don't have
Me
very
too.
much room up there. Mike, his brain is only so big.
Yeah.
He remembers lots of stuff.
I got to push some stuff out. You know. What's up, Chris?
You're
Go
like,
back. Go back.
oh, I am. No, I'm going down. What's going on,
Okay.
Bigger? Bear down. Watching the Bears. They're playing right now. Awesome. Let me know
Yeah,
what
the
the score is,
Texans.
bud.
Texans still winning.
Oh, nice, nice.
Mhm.
Went from lounging in bed to listening to wildly thrashing around on my phone, muttering, "It's the land of the lost."
Now I'm picturing it. Like, damn it.
I'm the holy cat right here now. Meow.
The original cat fan.
Christina Payne. What's going on, Christina?
Hey, Christina.
Another person that's up for Comic Book Community Award, Best Wrench. Spread the love. Thanks so much for coming in, Christina. What's going on, Bruce? Brucifer, Kingdom of Nerds.
I like that, Brucifer. Hey, Kingdom of Nerds.
They put on a great show. Always has a lot of people on the panel.
Yeah, stop by this past.
Great insight. Goes live Sundays and Thursdays, I believe, multiple times a week. Go check out. I need to write a lot of these new people down that have been in my orbit the last couple months because I really can't remember everybody now. Instead of the secret handshake, we can have a secret Trev and Mike greeting, something subtle but telling. Okay. Lady Prime. What's going on, LP?
What's up, lady?
Another awesome show yesterday morning with Fanboy. You guys just have great chemistry. Fun to watch.
Yeah. And they talk to the crowd. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's up with Neil though. We need to have a conversation because we already got one CJ in the mix. We don't need.
But check out the Sunday stretch or the Saturday stretch every Saturday morning. They also do a lot of wrestling content, comic book content, video games. Monch,
Ah,
what's going on, Monch?
hey, 23.
Up for a comic book community award best artist.
That's
Check
right.
out 23 Monch. You can get some custom work for him fairly cheap. If you ever want to purchase some, thanks for coming in, Monch.
Dot.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? Wait, how did Trev know I was here before I said anything? Yeah, it's the other Joe.
Other
That's why
Joe. Hey, Joseph
I,
Michaelson.
yeah, I try to call you Joseph and him Joe. I try to like differentiate between different people.
I
But
mean, it's always a toss up. Do we use our tag names or do we use little nicknames? And sometimes I do both because
mhm.
that's like Beckerman. I mean, I will call him Beckerman, but I like Mike, you know. So I mean, I prefer to call him. I don't know. It's
But
weird.
what if he's in the chat and somebody else and Mike is in the chat?
Then I'll signify with the Beckerman or something more significant like hey buddy, or it has to be something I love Harley.
Go check out Joseph Michaels doing some awesome figure reviews over there. Also a comic book collector. Hey, Prime. Throwing down some links. JSS, what's going on, buddy?
Hey JSS Brooklyn.
Been seeing you a lot around the community. Thanks for stopping in. Pops, what's going on, Pops Attic? Thanks for
Pops.
popping in. Appreciate you stopping by, even for a
Just
minute.
over at Legion's chat.
Right, check out Pops Attic on Instagram for some usual dollar books. He's just a few of them are over $1, but a lot of dollar books that he sells on there.
Yeah. I was looking at that. Even if you don't want to buy them, just look at the post, share it out, because he's got great deals. What's up, Sheena?
What's going on, Sheena?
And now I don't even know because I hopped in Melanin Manga's live earlier expecting it to be Sheena. And I was pleasantly surprised with the Inja Benja playing Fortnite. I was like,
Oh,
so
really?
this could be Inja. So if it's Inja, hey, but I'm figuring it's Sheena.
I thought she was taking a step back for a while, but maybe that was just for a couple of weeks or something.
They're going hardcore, baby. They're going hardcore. I think, I mean, I'm not going to say that's everything, but I think like once certain, you get that nomination and you feel like people are watching you and people nominated for you, it does put that fire back in your content creation thing.
Mm-hmm.
But there's
a couple great ladies talking about anime, mostly over there, manga and anime, and check out their shorts because Sheena does voiceovers. Those are hilarious.
Yes. Okay. And another thing, I think she's doing it for Batman Day.
Or lip syncing. It's like lip syncing.
It's lip syncing. She's really good. Sheena's really good at it.
Yeah.
All right. So I think she probably reached out to you. I know she did, but she's looking for Batman collectors and she wants pictures or videos of their Batman collection. I know she reached out to me and stuff like that. She's trying to get it soon, like ASAP, like today.
For Batman Day?
Mm-hmm. Something that they're trying to do for their channel to showcase, like, people's Batman collections and stuff like that.
Interesting. Check them out. D, what's going on, Hungry D?
Hey, Hungry D.
Thanks so much for popping by. Great channel over there, Hungry D. Does a lot of shorts, does ASMR, does food, her cooking different awesome foods, always exotic foods, at least to me. Really cool. Thanks so much, D, for coming by. Great supporter. Juan, what's going on, Juan?
Hey, Juan.
One of our Dynasty Breaks customers. Appreciate you stopping by, Juan. Hopefully see you tomorrow. Boyd, what's going on, Boydster?
What's up, Boyd?
Hope you're doing well, boy. Hope you're healthy, feeling good. Need to check out your shorts. I know you're pumping out a lot of shorts, a lot of Pokemon shorts. Hot Wheels. Thanks for popping in. I think it should be most. Bizarre Bro, what's up, Biz?
What's up, Biz?
Saw a little bit of your live earlier. Thanks for coming in. She does great Pokemon, video game play. Just an awesome channel. Going live all the time. Almost daily.
Yeah.
I stretched last week and ended up in the hospital. Oh, that's the worst. That's
Damn.
the worst. Whenever you're just like, the worst is when I was talking to Tina about this earlier, is whenever you're like doing just bending down, not doing anything, and like something twists or just tweaks, and you're just like, ah.
It happened to one of my good friends, and I went to just pick up the sock, and his back locked on him. We had to take him to the hospital because they couldn't get up, you know.
Oof.
Trying to get him in the
Damn.
car, man. That was hell.
Let's see it. Let's see the shirt, the full. Oh, cool.
I actually have like a whole, this is part of like a whole outfit where I have like a keychain that actually, like a Harley keychain that matches that image that I wear. That's on my keychain all the time. But I have a Harley belt that goes with it. What's up, bro?
What's up, Wellbore? Thanks for coming in, buddy. A White Walker homie. He just created a new group on Instagram called the Boar's Nest. A bunch of his friends in there. Great. You're in there. DJ.
I got that turned off, so
Oh, yeah. That's right. You don't like group chats. You're in Melanin and Manga just because they keep on pulling you in.
yeah. And every day I go on Instagram because I'm on Instagram a lot, like, you know, a lot. But like every day I go in there and I'm like, oh, these group chats, these group chats. You know, you'll probably see me pop up like Mike's seen this or whatever. No, I just went in there to like, because I'm one of those people that don't like to have like, you know, the bubbles that say,
The little
hey,
dot.
you haven't read
Mhm.
these messages or whatever. So I click them, you scroll to the bottom and then click out and shit. Because honestly, I feel like I'm spying and shit because I'm not really a part of the chat. You know, it's not like I'm in there talking. Yeah, Trev ain't no bad.
Yeah, Batman. I got a bunch of Batman. I could probably do something for that. Ari's World. What's going on, Ari Bear?
Hey, Ari.
Hope you and the family are doing well this weekend. I saw you went live earlier. I'll have to check that out. Awesome family channel.
Seen a lot of great specs.
Don't want to miss anybody.
Scrolling.
CJ. Yes, we're live. We're live, CJ.
What's up, CJ?
We're doing live. Fuck it. We're doing live.
I do like that.
That's hilarious. Thanks for coming in, CJ. You're doing some awesome stuff over on your channel. I always love those interviews you're doing with the different content creators, comic book creators. You had the comic capsule crew on there this last week. Really cool. Have that playing on in the background usually when I'm working. Canadian Survivalist, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Canadian.
Hope you're doing well. Go check out Canadian Survivalist channel. Paul, Psychedelic Comics.
What's up, Paul?
It didn't click it. What's going on, Paul? Hope you're doing well tonight.
You gotta click it.
You gotta click it. All right, finally, all the way down to the bottom. Holy crap. That seemed like a lot tonight. All right, we got a few people to shout out real quick. A couple of new channels for me. We got 1063 Comics. This guy's been doing it for quite a while. Puts out pretty good content. Just goes over different topics. 26 new comics, a cautionary tale talking about how you don't want to buy you want to inspect comics that you get in the bunch because they might be damaged on the inside. He shows different examples, especially older comics. You want to know, in my opinion, you want pictures and everything from the inside if you're buying them raw. Make sure all the pages are there, etc. He goes through a bunch of books that he's submitting to CGC. But one thing that I really like about his page is in his shorts.
Welcome to 1063 Comics. Welcome to 1063 Comics. This is your week 38.
An update of the values of his entire collection and if his collection went down or up for the week. So that's pretty dope. I didn't know you could actually do that for the entire collection on CLZ, but now that I have cover price, I can actually do that.
Yeah, with cover price, you can.
Welcome
Once
to
you have that active.
Yeah, if you have cover price and CLZ both, and have them linked. So pretty cool content over there. 360. And we have the Comics Family. Now, they only have 64 subs right now, but they really remind me of Remy and Angel. Just like the way they play off each other. They're from the UK, and they just go on, like, they just turn the camera on and just talk.
Yeah,
really
and I would agree. That's who they remind me of. Is like a UK version of Remy and Angel.
Really cool, really fun to watch. Watched several of their videos already. But the Comics Family, let's try to get them some more subs. 100 or 65 subs right now. And lastly, we have Evil's Comics, my co-host, putting out them reviews. Got the Gallows Man. Gonna have to check that out. I'm definitely gonna order those, the first 3 of the Gallows Man for sure.
It's good. It was good.
Is it pretty much what he said, or it's just ultra violent?
Yes.
I like it. I like it. But Mike and I and the rest of the quartet are doing review of the comics of the Dark Tower series every other Saturday night as well. So if you're looking at that live stream on Saturday or some comic book reviews, check out Mike's channel. He's got a lot of them on there.
I did.
All right. 363 seems like a nice guy. Yeah, he does.
I
haven't really seen him. I've never seen either one of them out in the community really.
Some of the, some of us content creators are like that, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, JSS.
That's how.
Another nice Canadian.
Surprise, surprise,
Hit the like button. Thank you so much. There's nobody. Well, come on. It's a comparison.
There's nobody. That's right, Christy. Thanks, Christy.
There we go. Carmen. What's going on, Carmen's
Hey, Carmen.
Crafts? How are you doing this fine evening? Check out Carmen for some awesome crafts, awesome shorts of the crafts that she's done. Kenneth Bird. What's up, Birdman? Appreciate you. Tina dropping all the links. Thank you, Tina. Great Legend Show. Hey, buddy.
Hey, Great Legend Show.
Saw he went live earlier, did his voting for the CBC Awards. So I need to go check that out. Really awesome when people do that. I like it because it gets your opinion on what other people think about everybody. Maybe they have different insights or they just know channels that you don't know on there. And you can just hear about them from people that they know. So great stuff. Thanks for showing up. Great Legend Show. Check out his channel. Dude's got some banger books. All right. News. Only a couple things that I have pulled up. Well, Mike was talking about this beforehand, but we got a little bit of an update on Constantine 2. Just about it moving forward, right?
Yeah, it was something that was announced like right before the writer's strike that they were still going forward with Constantine 2 apart from the James Gunn universe. I think it was like right as we were getting the James Gunn universe, they still were like, hey, we're still getting Constantine 2. This is just kind of an update. Like they were saying the script was done, that it's still moving forward. Keanu's still attached to it, and that hopefully they have no option of replacing Keanu kind of thing. And then it's supposed to be extra R-rated is what the script is. Now, it's still in like pre-production kind of thing, but I mean, I think this is just to remind people, hey, it's still coming kind of thing. I'm excited for it. I love the first Constantine. That the first Constantine is what got me into the character to begin with. I didn't know he was supposed to have blonde hair and blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, no man, I think that Matt.
I like Matt Reeves too, but I'm kind of Matt Reeves.
Matt Ryan. That's who
Matt Ryan. Yeah, from the CW verse. I like him too, and he's more authentic to the comic. But again, like the tattoos and all that, that was part of the Keanu, and I like that version of Constantine. Like it's
still really good. Yeah, especially just because the way the movie was set up. The movie's just a damn good movie.
And then Gavin Rossdale, come on, man.
the guy that played the devil. I never remember his name, but that dude is just
I
such a
love him
good
too.
villain.
I love all the like pretty much the whole cast of that movie.
Mm-hmm. Gabriel, what's her name?
Yeah, we even had Shia LaBeouf in that movie. Who remembers we had Shia LaBeouf in that
Dude,
movie?
young Shia LaBeouf.
And he could make a reappearance because that guy's really an immortal. Like, yeah, he can't really die.
That's true.
All right,
Next,
so
we have Red Sonja. They had a little update. Mike was talking to me backstage. They started this movie back in 2021, and they actually had a little post that Red Sonja official put out, just saying that there's updates. Basically, they've resumed filming or doing retakes, probably.
And I think this is the same kind of scenario where they're just, giving us a little bit to remind us, hey, the movie's still coming, because that's what I was telling Trev. This one got started like back in 2021 or early 2022, and we just haven't really heard anything of it. So, another movie that I'm really excited for, but it's more, I explained that once we get the trailer, that's, depends, whether I get
Matilda
super.
Lutz from Revenge.
I think she's perfect.
Yeah, she looks pretty good. And I thought this was pretty cool. They announced that New 52 is going to have a link to the new DC All In. They're going to do it 52 weeks after Absolute Power is when DC All In is going to take place. It's going to be, the gap's going to be filled in from Action Comics 1070. And I would imagine that because they have a 52-week gap or a 52-day gap, that they can go back and they could write stuff into that gap at any time as well.
It could. I don't know why they're doing that. It's not like the whole 52 universe was launched in 52 days or 52 weeks. It took a long time.
52 weeks? Yeah, it did. The countdown, 52.
Oh, yeah, the original countdown. Yeah, but the release schedule was it was like 2 years.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But there was 52 titles, just keeping with the whole 52 theme.
52 issues of most of them. Yeah. I like all that. I love the game.
And then DC All In is going to combine the Absolute Universe and the regular universe. It's going to be
like a hub.
All right, anybody pop in? Thanks, GLS.
Yeah, thank you very much. You. Oh, very true, Carl.
Oh yeah, I guess it didn't go down that much.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that either. I don't.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Any other news that you have?
That I can think of.
As far as a show or a comic or anything coming out, get that SNL in there for Chance at a Duck for our monthly duck race.
Yeah, the first episode of The Penguin just dropped. I haven't watched it yet, but that dropped. I'm gonna warn you all. And I do look at reviews. That doesn't mean they affect my judgment or anything. I'm still 100%. I love the Matt Reeves universe, so more of that is a plus for me. But I have heard it's gotten really bad reviews from a lot of companies that's saying it's like trying too hard to be The Sopranos, but it never gets there, kind of thing. But I don't know. Some of these companies that are putting out these reviews, I almost feel like one-sided at sometimes. What's up, Tyler? But I have not watched it, but it is out on Max already, the first episode, so I haven't watched it. So I guess after I watch it, I'll have a better, feel for it or whatever. But I still have high hopes. I do like that universe. But there's a lot of people that hated the Matt Reeves Batman.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I loved it.
I'll give it a second chance. I'll accept that. I'll accept that this is year one, and he talked the same when he was Bruce Wayne and Batman. He's Bruce Wayne. He's like, he's all broody and emo. That's the one thing. But I'll accept that that's all part of year one, and he'll develop into So we'll see second one. I mean, I would like to see Clayface and or the Court of Owls. So
Well,
whichever one,
it's not year one. That's technically we started in the
or
Batman.
year 2 or whatever.
Yeah, year 2. It's
Yeah.
basically the whole
Early
storyline is
Batman.
it's the gang mafia stuff. It's not my favorite part in Batman's timeline, like when all the gangs start battling out. No, but no, Joe, I don't let the reviewers have
Yeah.
any say on me. But I will say, like, if something gets horrible reviews, that does affect people watching it. It kind of cancels, it moving forward, kind of thing. And I have heard that Colin Farrell was so angry about putting on the penguin suit for the 3 hour it took and 3 hours to get it off that he said he will never put on that penguin suit again.
Wow.
Which I highly doubt. I have a feeling he's going to be putting on the penguin suit like a lot, the way they're saying Batman 2 is structured, kind of thing.
Man, what's up, AR? Batman fan,
Hey.
looking forward to it. Nice. We got Joffrey Castro. What's going on, Joffrey? Thanks for coming in. Superman disguises glasses. That means Optimus just knows his secret identity.
Kevin, I think about that all the time.
It's just one of those things. But it's not just his glasses. You have to remember that.
Yeah, he changes hair. Whatever.
His entire demeanor. He slumps his shoulders. He walks slower. He doesn't have confidence. He droops his mouth. He changes his hair. It's an entire thing. But it's also a gimmick that they made back in 38 or whatever.
Yeah,
so
it was believable for the times. Now it just has holes. It's like, and
it's a comic.
I mean, it's just one of those things. It's like deaths in comics. It's one of those.
Yeah,
things you're supposed to look
exactly.
past.
Tina, the glasses are fake.
Yeah. He don't need them. He's got like some of the best eyes in the damn galaxy. I can talk to the Reeves Batman when I clean my house. Someone has to clean all the dishes are corrupt. Something the way. Man, I love that. I'm not a huge Nirvana fan, but I do love that version of that song for the movie.
Hey, what's going on, Chop and Drop, homie? How you doing?
What's up, Chop?
Hope you're having a great weekend with the kiddo. People don't. Yeah, right. Right.
It is true.
Yeah, day of suspension of beliefs. All right. We got only 11 entered, so I'm going to go ahead and pull it. Not everybody wants to enter, which is fine. Thank you, everybody, for watching, for supporting. I really appreciate it, even if you don't enter. Wellbore.
Congrats, Wellbore.
Da-da-da. Congrats, Wellbore. Justin, 3 Good Nerds, the collector of everything.
Hey, Justin.
How are you doing? Hope you're the kiddos and the wife doing great. Matt, what's going on, Matt?
Hey, Matt.
Hope you're doing good, buddy.
Yes.
Good Nerds. It's the Good Nerds. All right, what have you watched? Or we'll go TV shows first. Rings of Power. Did you watch the latest episode?
No, but I am caught up. I've watched the first 4 episodes, just not this one. Yeah, and I'm with you. I love it. I love it so much. I've been talking like backstage with Caroline, and like I think I've gotten her more on the level, because there's just I mean, like, bro, I'm listening to the soundtrack, right? And people are like, "Oh, this isn't connected to the Peter Jackson." Bro, there's pieces of Peter Jackson's score in this. Like, there's hints of
right.
Like I was explaining, like the whole look of everything. Still, like the way I'm presenting the show is like, we have Peter Jackson do an amazing job at those movies, right? But those are movies, and this is a show. And this is a sister show. It's something like, hey, if you love those movies and you want some more of this, hey, watch this, But you're talking about production value. And Caroline has like, pointed some stuff out. There's some costume flaw. But I mean, for me, nah. I mean, I love it. In the second season, I mean, they're just adding on all the extra good and like, nah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the part right now where it's it's less action, but they're just building on story upon story and just building that rich history and everything. I love it.
It's all the great pieces of lore. You know, it's like the dwarven part of it. I love that. Like how when did you think you'd ever be so enthralled by like a story about some dwarves and the mountains and the song? You know, I find that part of it riveting, and like the whole like anger that's coming from Elrond. I mean, there's so many bits and pieces of this show that I really enjoy, and just the effects, everything. Like Bear McQuarrie's soundtrack. Like, oh my god.
What's up,
I
Joe
want that sucker
Mansman?
on vinyl. What's up, Joe?
Goddamn duck. Oh no.
I don't like the ducks either, Captain. I'm with you.
Should have had the pelican race. Sorry.
Pelicans are dangerous when they eat ducks.
Yeah, this last episode was pretty awesome. Just the different changes in leadership. We'll talk about it next week, I guess.
I heard we get to see like Sauron's true form or something like that. You know, something like that.
Yeah, where you get to see a glimpse. Yeah. Chaos. Have you watched Chaos?
No, and I have not heard about that. Please tell me what that is.
It's on Netflix, and somebody recommended it. I want to say last Wednesday or last Sunday, and I went and looked at it. And it's the Gods of Olympus. Jeff Goldblum
with a K.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yes.
Is Zeus.
Yes, I do know this show. It's Chaos with a K, and it's the
K,
Greek.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I do know the show. I haven't watched it, but it is on my watch list, and I've been kind of some of these shows I let build up a little more, but I know this one dropped all at once or whatever. But
it's about it's like a modern version of the mythic tale of the gods and everything, and the gods are on Earth living with the humans, and it's basically a story. You see the story of Orpheus and Dionysus, and those two guys going around basically, and then you get Zeus and Hera just punishing people when they're not worshiping them, and it's very interesting. It's a very unique take. I would have never thought I would like something that's like a mythology but modern like that, and how they would do it. Very unique.
Yeah, it's definitely on my watch list. I like Jeff Goldblum. It's kind of like, especially in these kind of roles, him playing Zeus.
Yes.
Like, I can get behind that. And I did watch the preview of it, and then it like, you know, I was like, ooh, I do want to watch that, but I'm kind of like that. Like, I can read a lot of books and do a lot of different games with shows and movies and stuff. I kind of like to do them one at a time, kind of thing.
I got you. Fanboy Prime, what's going on, bud?
What's up, fanboy?
Hope you're doing well tonight. Don't work too hard. Awesome show yesterday. We were saying about LP earlier.
Look, I got an idea. You wanna do something fun? You pull up the duck race, and the only contestants are Catfan and Joseph Michaels, and you just flip it and see who wins at it.
And then stop it like right before it ends. Sorry guys.
No, I'll give him a duck. Yeah, you can give him a duck.
I'm just playing. What's up, Shop? Shop for Comics, part of the Shopverse. Also has a YouTube channel. Great Instagram. Go check out Shop.
Been pumping out more characters too, and upgrading some.
Doing those covers, those comic covers of people. Just did one for Matt Woods as Conan. Really awesome. Really awesome. Shout out to Matt Woods. He's going through some stuff, so he's having to sell his collection, and he can get back into it eventually if he wants to, but times just call for that sometimes.
Yeah. It's one of the best things. You can always come back to this, you know.
You guys still talking about the Ducks? Jesus.
Yeah, I don't ever win the Ducks either, Cat. That's bad.
That's the two shows that I watched. Movies.
Don't like much.
You watch any movies?
Go for it. I'm gonna let you go.
The Uglies.
Okay, so my shop told me to watch The Uglies. Like I've gotten a couple different recommendations. So what was your take on it?
It's a futuristic dystopia where the government forces people they turned him from unattractive to really good looking, but also in that process is mind control and basically subduing them to be the perfect citizen. So there's, of course, it's kind of like Divergent in a way.
And that's with Dennis Quaid. Dennis
Uh,
Quaid plays kind of the bad guy, I think, right?
No, I don't remember Dennis Quaid in there.
Maybe
There was like a female. She was like a queen. It was kind of like Fifth Element meets Divergent, I would say, because it had that fifth element to where everybody just kind of had that Chris Rock crazy outfits and futuristic looking stuff.
Yeah, she was surprised I hadn't watched it or something. She was like, "Oh, you would love that movie. It looks good or whatever. You know, it's like right up your alley in the sci-fi." And I was like, "Oh, I'll go check it out." I thought I knew the movie she was talking about.
Ooh, Longlegs. I have not seen that yet.
Longlegs was good. I saw it in theaters. Like, I really enjoyed that.
I wonder if that comes to a streaming service. Let me know, Phil.
It should be pretty soon.
Duckgate. Just finished watching the Twisters movie. Give it a 6. It was alright. Okay.
My brother liked it. He went and saw it when I think opening day. He's a big the first Twister fan. He enjoyed it, and I was asking if they needed to make it. Did it feel like a good sequel? And he was saying, yeah, like he'd watch it again, kind of thing.
Did they have the original Helen Hunt and that one dude in it? I wonder. I think I saw Helen Hunt in the trailer, but I don't remember.
Because I had asked him when he got back from the theater, and it was like he answered all my questions, but I don't really remember all his answers. But I do remember he really enjoyed it, though.
Wellbore gave it a 5, a meh plus.
So it might be decent then. Not really good.
The Union with Halle Berry and Mark Wahlberg and J.K. Simmons. Halle Berry's a spy. They're in a Mission Impossible type group that works in secretive, doing Mission Impossible type stuff. And they need somebody that's completely off the radar, that's just a nobody. So she goes and finds one of her high school loves, Mark Wahlberg, who's just I don't remember, like a trash man or something. I forget what his job is. And they basically abduct him and force him to work for them, coerce him to work for them. And so it's that type of scenario where he's kind of out of his element, goofball, and trying to help them with like spy type stuff. It was all right. Halle Berry, I haven't seen Halle Berry in something in a while, so that was nice. She's always does a good job.
I've seen her in quite a couple movies, but the last big one I can remember is like John Wick 2 or whatever. Or I can't remember if she was in 3, or I think she was only in part 2. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's my next one, Joe. Civil War. I gave it a 6. That's hilarious. He said, not a great movie. My problem with that movie was it's about some journalists that are going across country in the middle of a civil war where everybody's on edge. It's war, and they make some of the dumbest choices. It's like if you're in that situation, you wouldn't make stupid choices that like people in like a Jason movies would do. You'd be like, you'd go this way, you wouldn't go this way type stuff. So that was my main.
Especially if you're a journalist, like reporting on that stuff, and that is weird.
Mm-hmm. Just taking too many risks, but it was.
Joe was saying he guessed the ending. Me too. It was very predictable. Like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I gave it less. I gave it like 4.5 or something like that. I was not. I was expecting. I was expecting something different with Civil War.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. It's what's her name from Spider-Man 2? Oh my God. The main chick in it. No, the main chick in Civil War.
I'm drawing a blank.
From Spider-Man 2 with the upside down kiss.
Oh, Kirsten Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst, yeah. That's who stars in it.
Was it her?
Yeah. It doesn't really look like her because it's definitely Kirsten Dunst that's aged. For sure. Oh no, Cat fan. Eating my daily meal. Man, you need to eat more than one meal a day. Come on, bud. Helen Hunt and Jodie Foster are mixed up. Are you sure they aren't the same person?
I never had that issue.
No. Jodie Foster is a tier above, in my opinion.
Me too. Because Helen Hunt was always on TV and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, she was on that Mad About You show for like 12 years or
I
so.
loved Mad About You, man.
Me too. It was good. I'm not knocking it, but I mean, it was still TV, not movies. You know, movies is the.
Yeah, guess the ending. Big surprise. It's like, let's take a child along with us. Oh my gosh. I like to graze all day.
It's
Marcus. What's going on, Marcus? My Chiefs
Marcus?
homie. 2-0, baby. Thanks for popping in. Check out Marcus on Tuesday nights. FOC and Chill. Next we have Kevin. What's going on, Kevin? Random Rips.
What's up,
How
Kevin?
you doing, buddy? Thanks for popping in. Random does a live stream on Saturday nights, usually 7 o'clock Central Time. He's also on my Wednesday stream, usually. Check out Random Rips. I've been getting a lot of those old Disney and comic books, Dell comic books. I think it was Dell or Gold Key, my bad. And next we have Rebel Ridge.
Oh, did you watch that? You liked
it? Yeah, I liked it. Rebel Ridge. It's got this new guy. His name's Aaron Pierce. Everybody's talking about, or people are suggesting him for Jon Stewart because of how he does in this movie. He's a ex-MMA instructor in the military. And he gets pulled over in this little town, and the sheriff is Don Johnson. He's corrupt. So it's about this guy basically exposing this corrupt town, and he's ex-military. And
so that was a big piece of news that I remember, because I have seen that where people are, asking for him to be, Jon Stewart. But the other news that I saw, that he's in the main lead to replace Jamie Foxx for Spawn, to play Al Simmons. And I saw that article, I want to say the third day after, the Ridge movie dropped or whatever. He was already being looked at. So we might be seeing a lot more of this guy, kind of thing. Because he's being looked at because of this movie. Now, I didn't watch the movie, but I mean, it's getting rave reviews everywhere, kind of thing.
He thought he was shaking his head to me being a Karen. And then, have you spoken to the manager, Kathy? That's funny. Or straight to the top and calling 911, reporting somebody looking at me funny. Nice, Caffeine. Nice. Yeah, that's all I have. I just saw that Heels, the series, the Stars series. It stars the brothers. One of them was Arrow. That was Green Arrow and Arrow. I forgot their names. But it's both those guys, and it's a Stars series called Heels, about wrestling heels.
Oh, okay.
It got pretty good reviews, but it's been, that's exclusive. Not many people talk about Stars exclusive content.
No, I didn't even know Stars was still a thing.
Right?
Is there an app for Stars? I didn't know that was still around.
It's got to be. I mean, it's on cable networks. My parents' cable package has Stars.
Oh, we have it on cable, but as far as a digital, I have to look at it.
Yeah, right. That's part of why it's on. I think it's Prime, either Prime or Netflix. I saw it just dropped.
Joe Mansman, he's watching it. Heels is so good.
Heels.
I bet you we know a couple of people that might be watching Heels, like Beckerman, Lady Prime.
Right.
They're all fan of the good heels throughout wrestling.
Heels.
Yeah. Eels, buddy, from Little Mermaid. Eels.
All right. You got anything to show off?
I got one thing I can show off. I picked up a new hobby.
Or I guess we can go reading. I guess show off / what are you reading? Yeah.
All right. So I read Dune recently. Finished this whole sucker and then reread it again because the ending is it's a little bit confusing, But it's not
a thick book.
It's a thick boy, But no, but I was Yeah, I was really surprised at the differences because there's three movies now. There's the David Lynch, there's the TV miniseries movie, and then there's the new movies that were made recently. And they all have this like version, and it's like I'm reading this and I'm like, where did y'all get this from? Like this, like no, but it was really, I enjoyed it. I'm already reading the second book or whatever, and then all right, so the other book I'm reading, and this was new for you, so it might be for other people, but I do like Tolkien, and I've read, the Silmarillion, the Hobbit, Lords of the Rings. All right, so there's more than just those, and these are more recent. This is 2007, and this is titled "The Children of Hurin," and there's actually three that they dropped. There's this one. There's like the fall of Gongalonia or something like that. There's three that they dropped in like I want to say 2007, 2008, 2010, something like that. Um, but this is actually story. They're actually stories from the First Age because most of these books follow either the Second Age or the Third Age. Like the Hobbits, like the beginning of the Third Age, the Silmarillion's and the Second
Second age.
Age. This is all like still with Melkor, and so it's pretty dope, because it's before Sauron and stuff like that. But I can warn you, like this whole story is just like nothing but sadness because it's about this dude getting cursed by Melkor, and not only that, but it's like his whole lineage from that point on is just cursed, and it's like the curse is like it's like whenever they have a single thought in their head, it always leads to darkness, ruin, or despair. So they're just really depressing people. They're always like, like, well, I just ate my sandwich and I have more food in the pantry, but I'm thinking about suicide now,
Right.
like, that they're like, so, I mean, it is a very intense, like, sad story, but there's some dope moments in it, but no, I'm reading that. But then the Gunslinger stuff, the Gunslinger comics, comic wise, I read, Geiger. I read Geiger, and, honestly, it started out like, I mean, it is, yeah, okay, so I got a complaint finally with
The
Geiger.
silent issue.
Yeah, pretty much, right? Because it was like half silent, and the other half was kind of like tar. All right, so my complaint is like, why are we like, with the dog and the zebra? Why are we picking up like second companions? Why aren't we like moving the story along? Like, I mean, I like the zebra, and he was cool, and I like the story that we got, but it's not really like it's been like 4 issues of filler. Like, it's like, can we move along? Like, I mean, it's cool. We got the
No, it hasn't been
execution.
4 issues. He just fought the electrocutioner. What? In
Nah, but it was like, okay,
issue
but
4, I think, and this is 6. So there's been
okay.
3 issues of slowness.
Well, I'm gonna go like 2 issues before that because we had the whole like night stuff, and I love that. I'm not knocking any of this, but it's like moving the main. No, he picked up a night. Now he's like bringing his dog back. Now we're picking up his zebra. He's just picking up like companions at this point. It's like, come on, man.
His buddy Nate needed a pet companion.
I do like Nate though. And the whole
Nate the
like,
Knight.
yeah, like that. I think my one of my favorite parts was that the issue where it was like the importance of books and all that.
Heard a noise. Barry, where's he at? What's going on, Barry?
Hey, Barry Brain.
Hope you're doing well tonight, homie. Unsubscribe.
All right, so Geiger, I read Ultimate Black Panther, which it was kind of the same thing. It was like a half silent issue, and there was some, but we're about to get the ultimate version of Doctor Strange, which is kind of enticing. Like it was hinted at the end of this issue, but there wasn't a lot of like stuff that went on. I mean, like there is something kind of cool because in this version, like the what is it, the vibranium that they have there? They found out it like it kind of has like voice control. And kind of like Thor can call his hammer back, they found out that they can actually like move vibranium with just voice controls.
Huh.
So it kind of like opens possibilities about his suit. And like, I mean, they can literally like lift their whole continent by the the vibranium underneath
It's
it. Just
that's inside there.
be
Wow.
like, oh, and then all
Yeah.
of a sudden it's like.
Going back to Rings of Power, got the dwarves in there.
No, okay, so everything that I just described was like a huge example because it's just they just kind of like touch base on this in the book, like they were um, T'Challa, like found that this was possible with the voice control and everything I just described was like a bigger fashion, but there's some imagination possibilities with that. We could get like a Black Panther wielding Thor kind of thing, like his cause, like he's like oh, and you get stabbed by some panther claw, like oh shit.
Or like maybe not necessarily flight, but like a mode of transportation by doing it too. That's that's the first thing I thought about.
He calls and a steed shows up. Oh! And like the vibranium horse is like
Vibranium horse.
all right, so Black Panther. Okay, so I read Wolverine #1. And I know it's getting a lot. I know a lot of people are praising that, and it's got great art. It's not a bad man. I was just not into it. Like because I haven't read Wolverine in forever, and I was like, besides that one R-rated, the Red Band. The only reason I read that one because it was like a side thing. It's not main continuity kind of thing. This one, it's main continuity and stuff. I was like for big chunks, so I was lost because I hadn't been reading Wolverine. Like it just wasn't for me. Like it was. And it mainly due to I just haven't been reading Wolverine. I'm out of the loop on like what's going on and like I just
they just finished that Sabretooth war last, right? It's kind of like after that where it picks up.
I don't even know. The last time I heard what Wolverine was doing was like fight Dracula and Beast, like and Dracula's land
in the blood hunt.
Yeah, like that's the last I heard. So that's what I'm saying. I was lost. I had no idea. What I was like, what the. And then there was a lot of like, what the F moments during that read. And I was like, nah, this ain't for me. I was like, I'm sorry.
No.
It's got great art, though.
Yeah.
And it had Nightcrawler. I like Nightcrawler. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm trying to think what else. There wasn't a lot of like #1 new drops. I read Time Waits from Distillery. It was alright, but honestly not enough to like warrant a review or whatever. Like I did read the other reviews from like last week. Honestly, there wasn't a lot that like was just like wow, like from that I've read so far from this week. But I mean, there wasn't. Okay, granted, I'm behind. I want to state this: I'm behind on my DC. Like I'm so behind on my DC. I'm still at Beast World. Okay, so and I have not like dipped into DC until I catch up, like because everything's been moving forward, kind of stuff with. So eventually I will, but currently, unless it's like an offshoot series or something like that, I'm not really reading DC. It's no knock to DC. That's my love, but no, until I catch up, like that's like Batman. I'm not reading Batman right now. I'm still stuck at whatever number. I have to go figure out what number I was on when I took the break or whatever. And a lot of that is, but there's somebody I read. Okay, so I read Nice House on the Lake. I finally finished that. I did read. I started Nice House by the Sea. Those first 2 issues. I love Nice House on the Lake. Like, man, I want to say it's like the 8th issue when you finally figure out what's going on or kind of what's going on out of 12 issues. But no, it like I could really see that becoming like a mainstream movie, or it's a very unique idea, but really dope. I think once you see what the idea is, you're like, oh, this is cool. Like I kind of like that. But I kind of a hint is if you've ever seen like Cabin in the Woods, it's kind of like that.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's like a Nice House on the Lake is set up where it's supposed to be the end of the world, and these people are taken to this house, and they're supposed to be saved. You find out later on that the world isn't destroyed, or we don't really know. It could be destroyed, but they're not on Earth. Like they're in like little boxes, like kind of like Brainiac. Like it's got like
okay.
His little like
Like an
museums.
experiment almost.
And that's what it is. But we don't know what the experiment's for. What all that kind. That's the fun of the book. There's still a lot of men. So the first series was really about let's take some random people and not explain stuff, and let's see how that goes. And you get to see how it plays out, which was fantastic. Had a phenomenal ending to see what all these people like decided at the end. Okay, so Nice House by the Sea is like this is everybody that's in this group knows what's going on, like from the start. And it's like it's to see what they do during the experiment kind
Oh,
of thing. So I mean, both yeah, I'll have to give it to 10. This is probably like I kind of like this over something that's going to show. Some of his other unique ideas. I'd say this is top tier.
huh. I kind of want to read it now.
It was good. I went back and because I think it was that gap, man. It was that when they took that gap, it was like a 6 month gap when I was all on board, all the way up to issue 5, and then they took that gap, 6 months, and then it was like I have issues like 6, 7, 8. I kept buying them, but for some reason I just lost the draw or pull to, go back and finish
I
it.
always hate that when they do that. Yeah,
With
number one shouldn't require anything. It should be something to draw people into it. Maritza, what's going on, Maritza?
Hey,
We have a good night. Wellbore and Carmen. Canadian says, I hate dinosaurs in my superhero books.
Hey, I like dinosaurs sometimes, okay? Like Jurassic Park is a phenomenal series by Topps. Check it out.
Maiden. What's going on, Maiden?
Hey, Maiden.
Great show earlier. Go check out Maiden an hour before I start, 8 o'clock Central Time. Always has a great guest, him and Tim. Some sports card collectors, sports enthusiasts. Thanks for stopping by. Tina's back. Hope you're okay, babe. That was kind of scary.
She said raccoons in her neighbor's garbage cans made a huge mess.
Oh, man.
I know how that be. We got them over here. I like them.
I always think of whenever I think of raccoons, the raccoons from The Great Outdoors with John Candy.
There's too many great raccoon movies. I think of Pocahontas. I'm thinking right now I go back to Caroline because that's what we call her as our trash panda. She's in Fortnite. She's always in the loot. She actually has a trash panda skin that she wears with pride.
That's awesome.
Thanks,
What's up, Mark? Thanks
Have
for
a good
popping
night.
by. Hello and good night, buddy.
Yeah, but there's a lot of great raccoon noise. But raccoons in life can be scary and cool at the same time. I love raccoons, but do kind of keep your distance, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
if they're foaming at the mouth. No.
So I only got one pickup this week. It's a Hot Wheel, so it's quick.
Okay.
But I picked up this. Like we talking about, I like them pop culture cars, and I have a Back to the Future car, but this one, its wheels are in the flying mode, and it's kind of cool because it's got these little, it's got these little wheels at the bottom, so it can still race if you wanted to. I don't know why somebody races, but
yeah, it's got the tiny one.
Yeah, it's got in case you set it down, it can still slide, which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I just get excited when I do find because I mean for me Hot Wheels
I've never found anything like that, man.
They're rare. Finally my Walgreens had some new ones, and I'll go look, and they had that Batman and Robin one that came out months ago. I was like, damn it! I was like, I'll get it. I love Hot Wheels. They're a couple dollars,
yeah,
depending on where you go.
I just had one pickup to show off. I showed this off on Wednesday, but I thought I'd show off on here too. But we have it's Derek and Laura Griffin on Instagram. Did this
I like that. That's pretty.
Love it. I have to frame that.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I got other pickups, because I bought some more audiobooks, but not really anything I can show anything. I bought some more digital games, and I do plan on buying hopefully either Monday or Tuesday buying a actual vinyl player, and then start buying vinyls and stuff. I used to have a big vinyl collection back in the day.
Yeah, some of those their show on Anachronic Comics. Some of those guys on the mail call have different vinyl of like the old Superman and Batman and
I love,
different
just
serials.
like I do love physical things, but it's like right now, it's like my music player is YouTube, and I don't pay for the commercial free, and
Right.
sometimes it's a little irritating because while I'm reading, I like having a book, so it's like some things I'm restricted on. So, nah, and right now, like in the digital age, I don't have a CD player. I don't like everything's digital and stuff. We don't even have a Blu-ray player in the house outside of it being on a system, like on a
On the system,
PS4.
yeah.
Yeah.
See you, Matt. Have a good one.
Man.
Well, that's all you got?
Yep.
All right, so we got covers just to show off coming out this week. Got Epitaphs from the Abyss, number 3 of 12. These great Lee Bermejo covers.
Yeah, I know Steve's loving that series.
What's up, Paul? Great seeing
Hey,
you
Paul.
on Maidens tonight. Check out Paul and the 619, his amazing friends, on Tuesdays, 7:30 Central Time. 7 o'clock Central Time. I don't know why I said 7:30. Sold on my vinyl in the 90s. Regret it now. Yeah, for sure.
I did the same thing. I had a massive vinyl, because it was like vinyl was ending.
Better late than never. He was on Maiden's show. He was the guest. So thanks for stopping in.
Phil said he likes that too. The EC Epitaph.
I'm on Epitaph. I know Steve White likes it. Several people are really into it. Dope. I think Dope actually likes it.
Yeah, Dope is.
We got J. Scott Campbell. Kind of hard to see, but X-Men number 4. J. Scott Campbell's been doing these variants. I think he said somebody said there's only 5 of them. I think Phoenix is the next one, and then he's done with them.
There's Emma, White Queen.
White Queen, yeah.
Oh, right.
Emma Frost. We got The Conclusion, Darth Vader, Volume 3, number 50. The last issue in the Vader series. Going to get interesting. They're concluding all the series at 50. They did Dr. Aphra at 40 because they did her on 40, the Volume 1. But they're doing all these at 50, and they're starting them over again. Hopefully Aphra is going to be her 3rd volume. I already predicted, her 1st volume, she was a villain. 2nd volume, she was an anti-hero. And this next volume, she's going to be a hero. And I think it's going to be done. We'll see.
She'll be a captain this time. Captain Doctor.
Captain. God, I'm really hoping they had put her in the Vader series with Hayden Christensen. Got Destro number 4 out of 5. Just mainly an internal struggle within Cobra. And into the last issue, Destro went and tried to get G.I. Joe's help to fight the Crimson, the twins, oh God.
Yeah, I forget their names. I do like the twins.
Crimson shit.
I'm not the G.I. Joe fan.
Yeah, I'm just brain fart. Next we have issue 4, Falling in Love on the Path to Hell. Shit went down in the last issue.
It did.
Did you read that?
Yeah, I did. And there was some hard panels in there. Brother can warn another brother.
There were some hard panels in there.
A brother can warn a brother that
words.
some stuff's going to come up. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, there's some scenes that you might want to look away from because it was a great issue, but like, oh man. There's some Pulp Fiction stuff going on in that issue.
What's up, David?
Hey, David.
Man, it's late for you, or early. It's probably actually the next day for you, isn't it? Probably. Thanks for popping in. Great show today. Love Destro. Yeah, it's cool because, it's Cobra. More Cobra, the better, in my opinion. You don't have the morals to stop it from doing stuff.
It could be bad.
We have Batman Day, Elmer Fudd. And this is, what homage is this? Is this just the Batman the Animated Series? Maybe? I forget what homage this is.
I want to say it's a Frank Miller, like from The Dark Knight Returns.
Oh, okay. thought that was interesting. They're coming out with a Elmer Fudd. They're with the multiverses series coming out. They're really introducing the Warner
That's what it is.
Brothers.
It's a year one homage. That's right.
Okay. Okay.
That's like yellow and blue. That's right.
Midday, man. Okay. You're like 12 hours ahead of us.
Yeah, it's tomorrow. It's Monday. Yeah. What the hell?
Got World's Finest number 31. Eclipse making a showing. I'm actually like 3 or 4 issues behind on all my DC at the moment. The only thing I'm really reading that I make sure to read every time is like Fall in Love on the Path to Hell and the Ghost Machine universe. There's just so much to watch and read right now. Getting these Nicola Scott character design variants. So got Aquaman for World's Finest. He's interesting, I guess, because they don't have an Aquaman series right now. They put him on World's Finest. All the different versions.
Yeah, just to get a feature.
I like this variant. It's Churchill, Ian Churchill, World's Finest.
It's cool cover.
A wicked looking Joker. This is a great one. We got Catwoman. Hers is like real different.
Yeah, all the different outfits of these.
Some of these I've never even seen. Like the actual cat mask in the back.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I wonder what universe that's from or time. I'm really liking Rock to Lynn doing these Catwoman variants. Yeah, almost anime style.
It's pretty.
Duck season. It's duck season. Rabbit season. Bat season.
Hyena season. Only after it's going to still be on. Star Wars Ongoing will now be broken down into series, which are basically 4 issues each, and it's comic adaptation of Zahn's Aftermath. Dude, get behind that. I like Zahn's Aftermath. It's a good book. Well, those 3 books, but
we understood what you meant. Thanks for letting us know. Did not know that. Wascally Wabbit. Yeah. All right, we're starting these the Multiverses Collision, like I said, where they're introducing the WB universe into DC. Some great, you got Steven Universe, you got Adventure Time, you got Tom and Jerry, you got Scooby Doo, Bugs.
The game they're about to do season 3 with the Powerpuff Girls. I saw the preview.
Here's another version. I love them. I've always been more of a Warner Brothers Looney Tunes over the Disney.
I like both, but I have a fall in love with Steve.
We got this old school Batman the Animated Series cover. I think every issue they're going to do a cover of a different hero like this, where it's just their animated version.
Yeah, the multiverse version of that character.
Cool. Yeah, would be pretty cool.
Acme and Joe.
We got the Superman version.
Yeah, that's pretty.
See all the different actors, or some of their faces look like him at least.
Yeah.
We got Acme Anvils. Yep. Acme, the greatest company on earth. We got Tony Daniel doing the covers of Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I heard that series still going strong. That's one I need to catch up on because I am Wonder Woman fan.
Yeah, I'm on issue 10, I want to say, reading wise.
I need to read that before I can read the Trinity special because I'm more interested in Trinity lately. She got the Wonder Woman. Come on. Yeah, it's cool.
Pretty awesome. Loving those variants.
Thanks,
and we got an art germ of, I forget, is her name Stephanie? That Wonder Girl? Cassidy, that's right.
I forget, did she go by Wonder Girl or was it?
Yeah.
Or was it Wonder Woman?
No, she went by Wonder Girl.
Wonder Girl?
Got Dazzler, number
It's a pretty
one.
cover.
Yeah, I was really happy that all the A covers are done by the Dodsons, Terry Dodson, because he does.
That's pretty.
I think he does a good Dazzler. Thanks for being you, the comic crew together. Hey, thanks, GLS.
Yeah,
Great
big
Reggie
time.
show. Appreciate that. Just got a couple more. It's a pretty big week. It's going to be probably the biggest week of the month for me. Got this like a Akira homage almost of the new Spider chick from the Spider Society comic.
Yeah.
And lastly, got some Scotty Young, Spirits of Vengeance, number one. Yeah, number one.
Yeah, it's cool.
Got the BMX bike on fire. It's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, Rob.
Hey, what's going on, Rob? Processing C3 donations. Thanks so much, Rob. Yeah, go check out Rob's Fat Stacks, heading up the C3 event in about a month from now. Yeah, going to be an awesome,
huge
community
event.
event.
All kind of people.
Man, I can't wait.
Yeah, I know.
So save up your money, have some books to donate if you haven't yet. There's probably still a little bit of time. Get a hold of Rob and send some donations in. Thanks so much, Rob, for stopping by. Also, check out Only Slabs on Saturdays, 1:30 Central Time for a great show. Looking at the new stuff. Yeah, it's a good week. And this is just stuff that I enjoy. I'm more of a DC guy, so you'll see more DC stuff on here. You won't see as much Marvel stuff, just mainly covers from Marvel that I like. Not reading too much Marvel, but just barely time remaining. So if you have anything to send me, if not, save your money and just be ready.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I have. You got anything else?
Not cover-wise, nothing. No. Just, next week we got the Dark Tower thing, the Long Road Home, issues 1 through 5. Me, Trev, Fantastic, Steve. Breaking that down, talking about that. Other than that,
I'm gonna have to buy them as we go. I don't know. I can't stay in reading them online. I just have to buy them every other week. Hey, I can get them that way. Do they all come in trade paperback? Do you know?
They do, and they have omnibus forms too, where I think it's broken into 2 omnibus, like the Wizard and Glass stuff, and then once they go back and start at the Gunslinger, I think it's broken into 2. But those are kind of pricey because they're omnibuses.
Yeah,
but they do have trades for all of them. I mean, I've seen them at like half price books and stuff like that on the cheap.
I'll have to check that out.
Most shops.
Cancer. There we go, Tina.
In Houston, I used to find them in dollar bins all the time, like big chunks of the series, and I mean, just because it wasn't.
I mean, I sent all those to you, and then we started reading it, and I was kind of regretted it, but I would have done it anyway because I know how much you love it. But
yeah,
if I definitely see more, I'm grabbing those for sure.
I'm also, the Salem's Law TV show is about to start up, so I've been thinking about doing a side episode of the Walk Along the Beams because it is Dark Tower related. So in that, it won't be until after that show finishes. But what we'll be doing in that episode is talking about the book and the differences between the OG movie and the new show, kind of thing. So I'm kind of reaching out to the Tet and some new blood that might be interested. Because I know Fantastic's already reading this. I've already read it, so I've been interested in reading it again before the show comes out, kind of.
What's it going to be on?
Man, it looks so good. I highly recommend looking at the trailer. Like, I'm like, usually when they do rebooted Stephen King stuff, I'm not so hyped, especially recently. Like, Pet Cemetery was kind of weird. Like, Firestarter was decent, Carrie was decent, but it's still been like either the originals are better or they're about on par with the So I mean, there hasn't been a lot of great ones, but no, this looks really good.
What's up, David? How's it going, bud? another
Hey, David.
Canadian. Check out David for some awesome card rips and sports content over there on his channel. Have you already covered the Null news? Now, we talked about that backstage because everybody else was talking about it. We decided not to. Mike, you want to say a little something, whatever your thoughts are, real quick?
I mean, I find it funny that now that they're showing Null, because nobody was excited for this movie. I think the only scene they were excited for in this movie was the horror scene. I think my brother is like one of the biggest fans of this movie franchise, but like I'll remind people like, and yeah, it's got good reviews, but that second movie was not good. Like how many movies do you watch where like the first movie's good, the second movie's just trash, and you're hoping for a sequel? Like why when do we get that in Hollywood? Like I think that I don't know, but like so I mean I don't have a lot of high hopes. But another thing is like the going rumor that he's going to be crossed over into the MCU. Like I don't see that being a thing either because nothing from the Sonyverse has really crossed over. I mean, there's stuff from the MCU that's crossed over to the
The
Sonyverse, but
Sony.
it hasn't gone the other way.
That's true.
Like I would if that would be a possibility, I could, but like, I mean, now as far as it being, I'm kind of hopeful on the movie. I did enjoy the first Venom movie. The second Venom, I got a lot of complaints, but it was okay, decent kind of thing. But like this movie from the trailer, it looks okay or whatever. I'm not like super hyped or whatever, but like, I mean, if they make Noel badass and he's a cool villain and fans love him, I mean, who knows the possibilities? But I'm pretty sure if he becomes badass, Sony ain't gonna want to share.
Yeah, unless they get some kind of good deal with it. I was talking to him backstage about that. If I think they need to have Venom and him, they can't really have him just cry. I don't know. That'd be kind of weird, in my opinion.
And
You have to
and
have
Joe,
Venom with him.
yeah. And Joseph, I'm all for remakes and like vitalization of franchises and stuff like that. But I mean, yes, there's just more failures than there are successes, kind of thing. I think it just depends who gets the claws in these franchises. And lately, it's just been people that are more, dependent on money versus like actual love for the franchise or the story or the characters, yada yada yada.
Right. I got opinions. Everybody's got opinions. They're like assholes.
Yeah.
What's up, JD?
Hey, JD.
Raging Cajun.
I mean, the Venom
Still
3, it still looks good.
That's right. There is.
Hmm. Left with the bartender or whatever. No, but it's kind of like we got those ties from Morbius to Spider-Man, but the way I saw that was still Sony stuff, I mean, it wasn't really MCU stuff. It's not like we've got Thor posters or.
Yeah. After the disaster, man, people think you can't put Morbius and Webb together. Really?
I like Morbius, and
I actually liked Morbius.
I've seen it a couple times. Like now, I think I've seen it 4 times. Like I like Jared Leto, and I'm a big Morbius fan. He's one of my Marvel characters I do like. I like all the dark characters. I thought it was all right. It's not the best of movies. It's not going to be on my top best comic book movies of all time. But as far as like it being one of the worst movies, no, not anywhere near. Because I've seen some of the worst, and that's called Catwoman. That's called. Wakanda Forgettable. That's called. No, there's other movies that make that bottom of the list. Like, no, but okay.
Craven hasn't been out yet, has it?
No, and Craven, like I'm excited for, but it's more as far as it being a good movie, kind of like Morbius. Like I don't see Morbius as part of the MCU or anything.
Right.
So by itself, it's okay. It fit in with like every other. It was kind of like watching what was that movie that everybody was hyped on in the 2000s? Vampire movie with Kate Beckinsale. What was that franchise
Underworld?
called? Yeah, kind of like that movie. I mean, it's not, I mean, it had a Sony shine to it. It wasn't MCU. I mean, if they would have had the MCU shine on it, I think Morbius would have been fantastic. But no, okay, so
This is true.
Madam Web, I have no desire to watch. Like, I don't even know why they made a movie on that character. And then after everybody's talk on it, like, I mean, a movie about a character that you don't know, you're supposed to hear word of mouth of people being, people telling you why you want to watch that movie, why you want to know about that character. I'm waiting for that Madam Web fan to come around and be like, man, I love that character so much because she does so much in Spider-Man, and that person has not come around to me yet. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think my brother saw it and he said it was like, I don't
Yeah, well, Underworld's great, man.
I love Underworld. I love vampires, so werewolves.
Yeah. Sydney Sweeney. That's why Paul likes it, of course. His crush.
Yeah.
I watched Madam Wed one time and never again. Mark still loves to pick on me over.
I mean, okay, so like I am one of those people that eventually I will watch it, like because it's infamous for being so bad, so it's made the list in that regard. I've watched Sharknado because it's so bad. It's a fun movie, like so I've seen a lot of movies like that. I'm not against watching a movie like that, but that's not what they were going for. You know what I'm saying? They were trying to be serious.
Right. I mean, it's got some pretty ladies in there. Isn't Dakota Johnson, isn't she in that?
I think I like all the actors. I think it's got like Adam Scott. It's like the main bad guy or whatever. What's up, Ozzy?
What's up, Ozzy? How you doing, Quentin? So that's pretty much it, everybody. Check out Mike this next Saturday, like he said, 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock Central Time for the Dark Tower next trade paperback going over, and next Sunday back here at 9 o'clock with Mike, and this upcoming Wednesday 3 to 5 my bagging, boarding, and BS. Everybody's welcome on that stream just to hang out. That's pretty much it, everybody. Thanks so much. Hope you had a great weekend and hope you have a great week. And as always, Matt Woods.